It is day 18 of Linktober. The main calendar prompt is boss, and the shadow calendar prompt was shadow beast. I had no reason whatsoever for the boss that I picked. I just googled Legend of Zelda boss and went, that one. And that's the one I drew. I think it's called Twin Rod. I don't. It's the sand thing in Wind Waker that you have to use the little grabby thing to grab it and smack it. Yeah. Drawing.
So, I wasn't overly enthusiastic about either of these, but I do like how they both came out. The Shadow Beast had me a little bit more worried. One of the reasons that I picked this particular box is because I felt I could do him a little bit more quickly, just because of the game art photo I found. He was mostly shadowed out, like half of him was just like dark. So I figured that would make it a little bit easier to do the coloring for him. I still did like the base color of what color would be there, and then I just went over it with my really dark grays. And I really like the contrast of it and how it sort of makes him pop really well. I did mess up like his general shape, especially like his face. But overall, I don't think he turned out too bad. But it was one that was meant to be done a little bit quicker and not be as detailed. And I think he turned out pretty good for what he is, and the fact that I was kind of rushing. Yeah, and one of my, just another marker decided to die. I think I have 7 dead markers now, so that's fun. Yeah. I don't have too much to say on him. So, for the Shadow Beast, when I was sketching it initially, I did kind of stop halfway just because I was kind of like, bleh. And I figured I would come back to it and finish it later. But when I opened it up again to finish it before doing the inking, I was like, you know what? I can actually use this. And I decided to use it and make it look like he was coming out of the shadows and being creepy. And I think it worked really, really well, and I actually really like it, considering I wasn't excited about this prompt, and, but it came out a lot better than I was expecting. I messed up the red on his chest a little bit by going over it with gray by accident, but it happens. But yeah, overall, I'm actually really happy with this and how it came out and all of that fun stuff. And Yeah, I'm actually happy with both of these considering I wasn't enthusiastic about the prompts in general. I had an idea for the 4th of November, which would be the first Wednesday of November, of maybe doing a Linktober sketchbook tour where I go back through the past 4 years of my participating in Linktober and just go through all of the artworks I've done for them and just talk about them and my thoughts on them now, and just to see how things have changed in the past 4 years, and I think it's a good sort of milestone thing considering the first year I started YouTube was the first year I started doing Linktober, and here we are 4 years later at 103 subscribers. So, it's wow. Um, I just, I'm still kind of stuck on the, oh my gosh, I'm at 100 subscribers and I'm so happy. But yes, so if you want to see a Linktober sketchbook art tour, let me know down in the comments, and check out the other Linktober videos that will have their playlists linked up in the card. And I hope to see you tomorrow on this Linktober art journey, and maybe even beyond that on my regular art journey. Until then, bye.